Welcome back, guys. Don't forget, subscribe below, turn on those notifications so you can see when the next video comes out. All right, so let's talk about unexplained fertility and why planning for pregnancy is so important. I'm going to talk about 3 points again. First is, are you ready for pregnancy? Point 2 is, what does unexplained really mean? And point number 3 is, why should both you and your spouse be involved? So, point number 1 is, are you ready for pregnancy? So, looking at it from more of a body point, you could be really stressed. Maybe your work is stressful, you already have kids, and kids are stressful. You and your husband are stressed. When your body is stressed, it's going to be really hard for your body to be ready for pregnancy. And it's our protective mechanism, our body's way of saying that it's dealing with a lot right now and it might not just be ready yet. Second thing is, you could have something called postpartum depletion if you've had kids before. And actually, it could take up to 10 years for your body to recover from that depletion. And typically, it peaks around 4 years. So, the more that you're replenishing your body, the more that your body is going to be ready. And there are definitely a lot of steps that we can take to get there. All right, point number 2 is, what does unexplained really mean? Now, when you're going and they're diagnosing you with unexplained fertility, it doesn't mean that you can't ever have a kid. It really just means that maybe the test that they didn't give the answers that you need for your body to really heal. Did you know that actually about 10 to 15% of the fertility cases are diagnosed with unexplained fertility? So the test that you do can be very important. And the nice part about the work that I do is I ask different questions, which helps me get different answers. So if you're struggling with unexplained infertility, it's definitely something that we can look into. Now, interestingly enough, 80% of unexplained fertility cases have a male factor, which is really interesting, right? They typically just do like a semen analysis, but it is such a small answer because your sperm quality determines the quality of the pregnancy of the mom, which I'll dive into more in point number 3. But the tests that you do can make a difference. Like for the men, are they doing tests to check your A1C levels and how your blood sugar levels are? Are they doing tests to check your vitamin D? Because those couple of points can be really crucial to see how well both you and your significant other are doing health wise. All right, point number 3 is, why should both mom and dad be involved in this fertility journey? Well, did you know, fun fact, that 60% of the active genes in your child come from the dad and 40% come from the mom? So both parties are important to do this work. Men in particular, 80% of the unexplained infertility is a male factor, which is really surprising. Most people don't talk about it. A lot of times, that semen analysis that is done doesn't give all the answers that you need to make changes that you need to make so that you and your significant other can have a healthy pregnancy. So it takes two to make a baby. And the more that you guys work together on helping to de stress yourselves, eat healthy, exercise, move, all those things, the better that your chances are going to be to help you guys have a successful pregnancy. Now, if you want to know more about the work I do, it's going to help address those areas. It's going to help look for things that might not have been looked at when you were going through your original fertility journey. So if you want to know more, just go below and I have a link to learn more about the protocol work that I do.